Hello students, we have this question from chapter 7 of HC Verma. The chapter is circular motion. We have a table with smooth horizontal surface fixed in a cabin that rotates with a uniform angular velocity omega in a circular path of radius r. So this is your table. Okay, it is inside a cabin and rotating about the point O along a circle of radius r. Okay, a smooth groove AB of length L is made on the surface of the table and L is much smaller than R. So this is your groove over here. Groove means a cut along a table, okay? Along the table. So a small particle is kept at the point A in the groove and is released to move along AB. We place a particle at the point A and because of centrifugal force, the particle will move along this groove. Okay. So we have to find the time taken by the particle to reach the point B. So, how do we solve this question? First of all, understand some basics. This table is undergoing a circular motion, so obviously there will be a centrifugal force, right? So, let's draw a centrifugal force over here that will be equal to m omega square r. Now, if I ask you what is the centrifugal force at this point, then you would say that we have to calculate this radius, right? And then we can find the centrifugal force. But in the question, what they are saying that the length is not changing significantly. Sorry, the length is much smaller than r. The length is insignificant in front of r. So, for example, let's say that this distance over here is L. This distance over here is small l. Then the centrifugal force over here will be how much? M omega square r plus small l. Okay. Now the total length of the groove is very much smaller than r, therefore the small l will also be smaller than the radius r. So this is like adding 1000 plus 1. Okay, your r is 1000, the small l is 1. So this 1 can be ignored in front of 1000. Same thing we do over here, we ignore l. So throughout the groove we will assume centrifugal force is constant because it is not changing much. Centrifugal force is not changing significantly, okay, on the groove AB. So therefore it is almost equal to m omega square r throughout the length of the groove. And since this is now constant, the question becomes easier. Okay, if I draw your groove AB over here, this is the groove AB, and you have centrifugal force m omega square r. Then component of the centrifugal force along the groove will be how much? M omega square r cos theta, because this angle is theta, correct? So the acceleration of the groove with respect to table A relative will be omega square r cos theta, right? Acceleration of a particle over here with respect to the table will be omega square r cos theta, and the length is how much? Length is equal to L. So L could be written as A relative times, sorry, t square by 2. Okay, s equal to ut plus half at square, and initial velocity u is 0. So from here you will get time is equal to root of 2l by a relative. So that is equal to root of 2l by omega square r cos theta. Clear?